Oh, hold on. Wait. We gotta get it right. Yo. Welcome to another JefeCast with, excuse him, why the Jefe hippie. How are you? I hope all are well. I hope all had productive days. Where can I? Hold on 1 second. While I get prepared to pull up the things what we're talking about today. What email did I send that from? Where did that come from? Okay, cool. All right, man. Cool beans. Got some. Oh, don't tell me. I hope it's not on that phone. Please don't say it's on that phone. Okay, good. It's on this phone. I wonder what I have on this phone. But yeah, man, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's good. Got a pretty decent show today. Still working with Sherelle to do our show. Maybe next week. I'm hoping we can finally get something going. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, excuse me. Man, I've had some crazy flavors lately, man. Like, yo, what's up with all this noise? Stop making noise. Phones making noise. Shut up. But yeah, man, I've been been smoking some really good stuff lately. Pebble Rec. Pebble Rec, THC 29%. I'm a big THC guy. The Terps, 1.5. For those who care about that. That's what they keep telling me. They always tell me, look at the Terps. You got I had some Pure Michigan. So that was what 29% THC, 1.8 Terps. It's been a hectic week. Let's see, before we get into the show, just waiting for y'all to get in here. Watermelon gelato. That's 27%, 1.8 Terps. Oh, this. This was some gas. I even love the little can they gave me. It's like a little weapon. I can throw it at you. Oh, you want my weed? You go, little knot spring up on your head. This was Neapolitan space cream. Yeah, that was some good. That was yeah. Just to show you a little bit of stuff that wait, pause. I think this one was some good Funky Charms. Funky Charms by Grassroots is really good as well. Oh, sorry. This one's it. Hold on. Happy Eddie, made by Happy Eddie. Holy Ghost Fire. Yes, I have a problem. So, don't be judging me. You watch porn all day, and you have toys. So, now we're even. Moving on. Judge me, and you got a whole rubber man in your house. You better stop. Kayla, is that for real? Is that Kayla? Kayla, like my best friend Kayla? Is that truly Kayla on my screen? They're saying she's watching. I love you, Kayla. Just know I mean to call you. Yeah, it is, Kayla. I love, man. This is my homie right here. Dog. This is Drew Barrymore's doppelganger. Y'all have no clue. Beautiful girl. She's been a great person since I met her back in high school. And you know what? I'll be hitting you for my new number tomorrow. So I'm gonna shoot that to you. But yeah, let's get into the show. I'm so happy that Kayla's here. That's cool, man. I haven't seen Kayla in a while, man. Hope your wife and everybody's doing well. Really quickly before I get into the main topic of the whole show, for all of my for all of my, oh yeah, well, that's the main topic, why I'm not dating. Okay. So I mean, I don't want to just dive right into it. Kayla, can you want? All right, fine, fine. Because Kayla's here, and I'm gonna give Kayla what she wants. This is a long time friend. All right, she know what that means. Don't y'all worry about it. Anywho, for this, I have to smoke. This is not. I wasn't prepared to do all this just yet, but now that Kayla's here, I got to do what I got to do. Don't judge me. If drinking is more of your thing, we can. You what? Is that you can have a shot of that? Or it okay, if you want a little we could you want a little you can drink a little bit. I don't drink. I just this is collect these are okay, go get yours. These are all collective items. They just sit up in here. But so you ever come over here, these drinks are here. They chilling. You got some 1800 for the tequila drinkers. Casamigos. I know y'all like all that good stuff. So let's get into this. Now, I don't want to rub. This is me and my personal. It's just me and my personal situation and everything. And like I realized something maybe a while ago, but maybe I was just trying to ignore it. It's a simple reason. I don't want to throw anybody off, and I can give my explanation for why I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, but in general, I don't think that I like the type of women that are out here. I don't like it's not that we don't get along, but it's like I don't know if it's just this state. I don't know if it's up here or down south. When I went down south, the love that was shown was so immense. The way the women were they're just up here, man. We're too full of ourselves. It's like I just don't. It's like your crap don't stink. Like you just I don't like now again before I ladies, if you date men and you have issues and you want to voice those, so you can come on here and you can talk all you want. But I don't date men. What is that something in my hair? I don't date men, so I don't have opinions on dating them. Okay. So just this is me. Maybe it's me attracting a certain energy. I don't know. But the women, I'll say this, all but one. I just don't like the type of women that are out here. I don't like the mindset. I don't like the way some of them carry themselves. I don't like the unaccountability. I don't like that you at least in situations I've been in, there is no accountability for anything. And it's that gets annoying. It gets annoying after a while. You look at somebody a little differently. Like you know, and I'm not saying I'm perfect in any situation. I may cause some stuff, but if I do, I'm the first person to say, hey, my bad. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna call out myself even before you can. And like a lot of times, I don't even say anything. I'll keep it to myself. But then when somebody wants you to open up to them and you do, and you're telling them how you feel, they double down. I mean, like I'm just thinking, like at least the women I've dated again or talked to or whatever, they double down. I've never seen women, and again, maybe it's the collective, it's collectively men's faults because of how men have treated you, because of how society has limited you. Y'all are y'all have taken on this strong personality, which is it's nothing wrong with it, but it's like there needs to be a separation with your man, with your whoever you're dating. There needs to be a separation. That unless you're dealing with some weak man, you don't need to be that strong with me. You I got you. I got you can be whoever you want at home. You don't got to bring all that energy here. And it's like it's always bringing all this energy and this anger and this sarcasm and just snarky, slick talking and the things that come out their mouths. And it's like, if I was a girl, right, we'd have been thumping, right? Because you wouldn't like, why are you talking? Why do we say such things to each other? Why do we go so far in our when we're upset? I get we're upset. Why do we try to shoot to kill instead of just leaving? Because as cliche and as corny as it sounds, it is true. When you say you love someone, you you don't treat them bad. It's That's corny, I know, but it's very true. Like you when you say the fact that we think this is the problem with growing up watching Jerry Springer and growing up and watching Maury and all these hip hop and what's his name, Flavor Flav and real Chance at Love, whatever, all that, watching all of this toxic relationships has like evolved and like it's like it's like it's not that I don't want to say that you want the toxic, but it's like we think that that's a part of love. It's not. Hating each other and fighting and saying the worst stuff to each other isn't love, guys. That comes from a place of hate, anger. That's not love. If you really love your person for real, first of all, if y'all both are mad, hey, let's take 30 minutes. I'm not saying we can't have this conversation. Let's go cool off real quick. That don't mean don't cool off and go take a shot. No. Because that's not gonna go sit your ass down, go read a book, go walk, take a little breather, come back. We have to do these things. You can't, yeah. I mean, you have to keep working and you only drive a wedge. And I always hate when I see people in relationships that are so combative and nasty and they just forcing a relationship. Why? Because of familiarity. I love me. I had to learn that. I dated somebody a long time and I was trying to be passive and I let a lot of things that I normally wouldn't let go slide. And she she took advantage. She took for every inch I gave, she took 10 miles, bro. And it was before you know it, you like, yo, what am I doing? Don't I love me? Like, am I what I used to tell my friend Lisa back in the day, don't use love as an excuse. And here I am using it as man, I had to get out of that. I had to. So like, I don't know what I don't want to date because there's things that I need to work on. I thought I was good. I thought I was straight, but then as I get in these situations and I start looking at it, I'm like, no, I still need to work on some things. Not like I need to work on listening because I used to listen really well. Now I don't. I get irritated by certain things, certain things. But see, the thing about me, if I can call it, I can take it too. I know I can hold that mirror up and look at myself and be like, yo, you really, there's things that I need to work on too. So I'm not just saying I don't want to date women because of the things that I feel like kind of gets on my nerves, it's me too. There's things that I haven't dealt with, like not even relationship. I mean, with just strictly, honestly, with my mom. There's something there that has been bothering me for 20 years, and we haven't addressed like we. My mom isn't a person. I see where I get it from. She's not a person that's going to want to hear me what I have to say because she sees things one way and I lived it another. So it's like that disconnect between me and her at times, I think has really hurt me in relationships. And and I know what I bring in relationships. I just need to get back to we just need friends. We need to do friendship because I think a lot of time it's completely missed. We see each other. I'm attracted to you on a physical level. We go out, we might head back to the house, we may end up having sex. The chase is over. I didn't even really get to know you. And now, when we do get to hang out, yeah, I am gonna, at some point, I will, Kayla. But, so just saying, guys, let's build healthy relationships. Like we had, we had shows that showed good relationships, and a lot of people, you know, I'm not saying people didn't have their issues, but it seems like now um everything is it's like it's crazy because I'll meet a girl and you can just tell like some chicks want you to get mad and why? Where does that come from? Some girls like I want to get roughed up. Who? Why? Why are you? wh- Why do you want to be roughed up, dog? Do you know how thin the line is? Okay, you like it. Your man rough you up one day. Oh yeah, the next day he got his hands on your neck, and then it goes too far. Like you can't give certain inches. I gave myself a motto many years ago. The motto was simple: people do what you allow, so I allow nothing. Yeah, yeah. I don't allow nothing I don't like. I'm gonna tell you right then, like I don't like that one. And you can do the same, but I'm just being honest with you because I hate to use this word trigger. I hate like using those type of words, these little what's those words? What's the word I'm looking for? It's missing me right now. But um it triggers certain things when you see something that you've dealt with in the past. So I try to call it out right then. But we need to build healthy relationships. Like, let's get back to actually loving each other and being friends and getting to know somebody before we end up having a child. And then now we're sitting here together. You're pregnant. And now we're sitting here and we're like, yo, we don't really even like each other. We don't have nothing in common. I mean, yeah, you're cute, but you don't clean. The guy don't this, she don't this. We don't agree on this. She's Christian. He's Catholic, or what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things we didn't even sit down and even figure out. Like we just, oh, she cute. Hey, what's good, man? Hey, come back to the crib. Oh yeah, smash. And then what I'm saying? It's just like that's another reason why there's no relationships. Ladies, y'all are beautiful. Yeah, very immensely. But we've lost the plot. There used to be something called an imagination where I would see a girl and she's fully dressed, but you see the shape and you're just like, wow. Like even y'all going out and she wearing, oh, you like, man, you just thinking to yourself. I'm not I'm not showing it, but I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I can only imagine. But now there is no imagine. I can see it. It's right there. Thanks. Oh yeah, your butt. Oh yeah, the vagina. Oh yeah, the breast. Everything is out now. It's okay. See through everything. Okay. Okay. Promoting OnlyFans. So if the guys want to go that route, okay. All right. But just know that that takes away from the chase. There's a thrill that you get when you the unknown. I know. So now once we have it, to hell. You know what I'm saying? And now women are adopting that too. So now we're screwed. And we're not going to build healthy relationships. And the worst part is a lot of people they look up to these celebrities. And I'm not sure before I say this. Let me double check. Let me make sure. Let me see. Because I don't want to say this and be wrong. Okay. Well, I don't know if this is for sure or for certain, but I did see something where somebody was trying to say Taylor Swift was allegedly pregnant. And while if true, congratulations. The problem is we're setting a bad precedent. Like nobody's getting married anymore. It's just we have these kids on the basis of a relationship, like a handshake agreement, basically. And then y'all break up, and now the kids in two homes. Take it from a guy who has three children with three moms. I really wish that's the one thing I didn't do. I would have raised all these kids in one house and been married, you know? So I'm just saying, like, we're creating the stuff that we're sitting there looking at. Oh, these kids are terrible. Oh, look at it. Look how they're being raised. Yeah, we're setting that tone. We're doing that. And we have to take ownership. Like I always tell parents, once you have a kid, it's over for you. Until that kid is 18 and can walk out that door on their own, you don't have the right to sit here and worry about your life anymore. I'm not saying don't live when you have the opportunities, yeah, but when you prioritize your life over your children, when like when they're little and they're small, you want to go out and you dropping them off anywhere, and this kid becomes assaulted or something, like, yo, you didn't have to go out. You know how many times I've canceled on dates and stuff because I had that the girls, somebody need to watch the girls, and damn, you ain't about to drop my kid off anywhere. Bring them here to dad. Thank you. So, like when you get that chance, even if it takes 8 to 10 years before you finally get a vacation, that is the cost of being a parent. That's the cost of it. Like I work hard, and I know y'all do too. I work hard for these kids, and sometimes I have things that come out of nowhere. I got somebody hit my damn car last 2 weeks ago, completely destroyed it, messed me up for working right before I needed to pay rent, knowing I got to get these girls' moms money, knowing I got all this stuff. It just completely threw everything off. But then, like, hey, God works and He works at how He works, and my father helped me, and I was able to do some things, and I'm back working, and I'm back this, and everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit happens, and thank you, Kayla. It takes a long time. You don't become, certain. Sometimes you just have to go through life experience, and you get older, and you look at people, look at things, and you be like, man, I could have did certain things differently. I should have did a lot of things differently, but no, the thing I can do differently now is tell the young men it's okay to wait to be a father. It's all right. Don't rush. And again, somebody has to take the adult role. If y'all want to be so bold and be unprotected, she needs to either have the pill or, sorry, sir, you need to take the condom. But us taking the chance on, we're breeding bad futures, bro. So that's why I'm not um, looking to dating and stuff. I'm not even And it's weird for me to even say this, but I haven't even lately. I don't even care to have sex, and I'm a Scorpio, and I love. Uh, how I love the Lady Anatomy, but I don't even. I've been just so like turned off. I'm not even interested. I'm not. I don't want to date. I don't want to. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let me know some secret. What's your favorite color? Do you got a favorite cartoon? When's the first time you had a kiss? Let's learn each other. What type of movies you like? I mean, damn, do you go jogging? Man, are you? Oh, you're Jewish. Oh, okay, cool. Like, let's figure something out outside of just, damn, girl, you fine. Ooh, he's sexy. Baby, break up, separate houses. So yeah, I need to work on me. My attitude is shit. It's not shit like we argue, but it's shit like I'm gonna shut down on you. You be talk. I got to work on listening. So that's just me being honest. I'm an open book. I don't have no shame in my game. Okay, we are all imperfect beings, and if you sit there and pretend to be, then keep pretending. But I don't live my life for nobody but three people and myself. Four: me, Kennedy, Amelia, Aya. That's it. That's why I get up. That's why I work these all day. I'm trying to get them something good, you know. So uh, some months are tough, some months are great, but there's going to be a day I'm gonna take off, yo. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be so consistent and so good, but it just takes hard work and some focus. And I honestly, another thing, I just don't have the time really. Like if she can understand that I'm working towards something, and then we can. But a lot of times, a lot of you need time. Women want time with, you want to have time with the person you're dealing with. And if I don't have it to give you right now, then I feel like I'm stealing, and I don't want to be stealing your time, especially when somebody who could be, even if there can be somebody there that can give you the attention. It will hurt, and I'm kind of living that situation right now where I had to let go of somebody I was dealing with because life was, it's just, I had the kids and the house and the car, and I was working 12 to 16 hours a day, and I see you once a month, and you're going through what you're going through, and I can't be there for you like I need to, and I know you need me, and I can't, and it hurts, right? So it's like, look, what I can offer you is friendship. Now, did she like that step back? No, she didn't like that step back, but it was a step back that we had to take. So that's something I take that to the chin. Bow. And that was the one good one. When I said it was one out of, she's the one good one, and I can't even give her the time that she needs. You know what I'm saying? So life. Moving on. Um, Michaela, is really good to see you in here. And again, I love you, friend. Uh it's chilly here. Hold on. I'm all shivering. So today, this is a message. I don't know if she's home yet, but I did tell her about my podcast, and I told her that I'm gonna say a message to her son. I had met this lady today, um, from California, white lady. She adopted an Ethiopian son, and so she was telling me about him. He's very creative and artist, like draws, writes music. He wants to get into the music industry, and he's in the perfect place. He's in California. He's growing locks, but his hair isn't taken because he's always in the beach. And so I was giving her a couple of pointers because she says it's hard for her to, because she's white. There's some things, and I appreciated her just being, honest, and not being uncomfortable to admit something like that. But when you do bring in somebody in your family who's of a different race, I'm sorry, but I can't find the strength. It's throwing me off. All right, there it is. There's a disconnect sometimes there, like not really understanding each's backgrounds and cultures. So I told her I would give him a message. So, young man, if you're out there, if you see this, I'm Artist. That's my real name. I used to write music. I record music. I have mics all over here. It's something I love. But if you're going to do music, right? And I know, kind of tell your story. That's what I want to tell you. Number one, don't. I know what they're putting out there is what they're putting out, and if you're a fan of that, that's okay. But you also need to be careful about what you're putting into your ears and what you are watching. Your mother told me they're Christian. They go to church and everything, and I understand that having a family of a different background, you have who knows what you went through, and I don't know when they actually adopted you, but you have a story and you have pain. She told me it comes out in some of the pictures you draw, right? So it's okay to have that type of output. It's, even though the pictures may come out negative or they come out aggressive and angry, you're releasing those feelings. But back to the music. We'll get back to that. I want you to, when you do write your story and be true to yourself. That's one thing that is the most important if you're going to be an artist, is the people that can connect to you, because they can empathize with your story, or they're either gone through it, going through it, know somebody who's going through it. You can be relatable. Um, you're a talented kid. Don't get caught up in the wrong things. I know that you like to swim. Get out there, swim more. But if you're going to have these locks, hey, wear something on the hair, until they get until they kind of bud up at the end like this, where even if they unravel, you still got the tips holding the locks together. Might take about 3 months with the type of hair you got, but you can't mess with it. Can't keep retwisting it now. Leave it alone, okay? Your mom, she loves you. I could tell by how she was talking about you. She's very patient and she's very caring. And she was even opening up to me, a stranger, about you. And I care about the young men, and I have 3 daughters, so I definitely care about the young girls. But I just want to tell you, man, be careful again, what you're listening to, what you're watching, and know that it's just entertainment. That's all this is. And excuse me, because if you're watching me on YouTube and I'm looking down, it's because I have 2 cameras. But if you're watching on the YouTube, which is what I told your mom, sorry, I'm looking down. But to you, just be careful about what you're watching and you're consuming, because whether you know it or not, it will influence you slowly but surely, and it could take you from where you was going here and put you all the way somewhere to the left, and you have to take a completely different path to get to where you're trying to go. So with that being said, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. You got this, man. We have to figure things out on our own sometimes. We have to go through to understand, like, what to do for the future, for the next time, because it's going to come back around. It's like a test. So so I do expect to see, hear your name somewhere. I'm gonna see some Ethiopian young man with locks in 10 years. I'm gonna know it's you. And and whether you're engineering behind the scenes or you're actually on stage doing your thing, I expect big things from you, man. And you be safe and you love your mom back. All right, guys. Sorry for that. Not really sorry for that, but I wanted to do that and have that message to him. Baki versus Kengan Ashota. Yo, listen, I got hot all of a sudden. You see, this is crazy. What is going on in this house? Look, I was all excited. First of all, I thought it was going to be a 4 or 5 part episodic. No, it was 1 hour. It was 3 fights. And then they want to act like this is a Marvel Avengers movie and want to be dropping in cameos with my man Pickle, and then you bring Yujiro out, and then you bring out the big martial artist guy with the weird voice from King of the Shore. You know what I'm saying? And you got my man with the wrestler. He's on the side. Why is the wrestler guy fighting? He was fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, we're gonna get this epic battle. It's this 1 hour, story. So I'm okay. Let's see what happens. All right. And I'm going to spoil it because it needs to be spoiled. Damn it! All right. I'm so mad. So Baki and Oma want to be walking across the street. Now they jogging, both jogging at the same time, and they kind of cross each other and they stop. They feel the power. They just stop and he's like, and then like, whoever that is, I'm in the fighting him one day because that dude's strong as hell. Okay, so randomly they just bring them together, like the bald man from Baki and then the old guy from the King fights. They know each other and they just like, oh, let's just set up a little 3-on-3. I mean, like a 3-man, best of 3 competition type of situation. And I'm not saying the first 2 fights were bad. They weren't. It was my man that'd be like, yeah. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. It's too many names, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I can't remember all these names. But he's the one that's like, yeah, him. All right. That guy. And he was fighting my man with the white suit. He's a dog. Okay. Again, you know who I'm talking about if you watch the show. And that was a good fight, but I knew that my man wasn't going to beat my man with the white suit. No. He was a savage. Great fight. Boom. Second fight. It was the guy who Oma beat that kind of turns into like a demon Hulk against who was it? And I knew he could lose too. Oh. Jack Hammer, Baki's brother, right? So because he all roided up, they'll find a reason to make him lose. And they had a brawl. They was going. They started getting animalistic. I mean, I said that so fast, y'all probably didn't even hear the word I said. They were getting animalistic. That's what I said. And Jack started biting my man, like pieces out of him and stuff. And he ended up knocking Jack out for a split second. They just ended the fight because he went down. And then Jack popped back up and they were still trying to get at each other. So it was a lot of like, see you next time. Like, we will again next time. I don't want next time. I want right now. It's what I want. So then, Oma and Baki with his cool self, and Oma, let's do this. And so they about to fight. Oma's standing there. Now, before I start, in my opinion, Baki should smoke Oma. Okay? I'm sorry. I know Oma's cool. He's strong, but he's not strong enough. I thought that Baki should have just and it was all over. And that's what happened at the beginning. Like, Oma says something, and before he can get the words out of his mouth, he was doing a front flip. Like, Baki hit him with a you know what I'm saying? One of those. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really see what he did, but I think it was one of those. Like, a bunch of towel. And then so he did like a front flip, and I was like, oh, it's about to be over. No. Oma begins to they just start countering everything. Like, one would do one thing and he would learn it and he would do it and he would do it. And I'm just like, why is Oma this good? He hasn't even won his own damn TV show. I just seen Baki fight Pickle, Yujiro, the guy who was slapping him with the water slaps. And now you telling me this guy who didn't even finish, first of all, he didn't even fight nobody not nearly as strong as the Baki people. But now he can beat Baki up? Oh, I was mad. Oh, and you know how they ended it? Do you know how they ended it? Freaking Yujiro went WWE and interfered the match. Talking about, no, son, I want to fight him now. And he's like, Dad, what do you mean you want to fight him? Like, I'm in the middle of a fight. How you going to talk about you want to fight him? You know what I'm saying? And then Oma is sitting there like, what? And that's what I was saying. What is this? And then didn't Pickle come out? Like, and then somebody else came out. It was like a 2-on-2 standoff. And because the fight was broken up by the two people that came in, oh yeah, the martial arts guy, he stepped in. He was like the greatest fighter of his, I don't know, I guess. Right. So when Baki and Oman tried to get them both out the ring, both of them got hit. So they figured, well, we got more work to do. And they said, it's a draw. It's a goddamn draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. What do you mean? I was so mad. Ayo. I'm still mad now. So what you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? You gonna give me another hour movie? Huh? What you gonna do? Huh? You gonna have a part 2? You have a part 2? And what's gonna happen then? Is Oma's show gonna be done and he's gonna be the strongest man in his show now? And he's gonna be able to fight Baki? What we gonna do? Huh? We're gonna have a part 2 tag team, double team, Baki and Yujiro versus Karate Man and Oma. What we gonna do? Huh? What we gonna do? Huh? We kept having all these little the black strong guy and the white super strong guy. We're gonna have a one-on-one Big Show versus Mark Henry match, huh? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, huh? You gonna make me wait for that? You gonna make me wait for that? Huh? You couldn't make a 7-episode freaking season so I can see all the fights I want to see? Are you kidding me? You give me an hour and then you give me a draw instead of letting my man Baki smack him around like the. Are you? I don't have stuff to throw. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Y'all weren't supposed to see that. You weren't. And yet you have. Don't clip me. Don't clip me. I'm going to move on because I got more to say about that. And you know, Usa, right there. That's it right there. There we go. Yes. All right. Power book. Hey, you know I love Tariq, man. Hey. Very excited about this. Still mad that it's the last season because I just like Power and I do like Tommy's season, but it don't hit like Tariq's or Ghost, the original Joan. But I do like Tom. So this basically because I watched it Friday. Sheesh. It basically pick right up where they left off with Tariq and Brent. Jesus, there's so many shows, so many names. I'm so sorry. The white guy. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't remember his name right now. Let me look at that. I'm sorry. That's my boy too, so I got to do him some justice. What is this? Get off the screen. I don't want this. Move. Excuse me. I know his name too. I'm so embarrassed. Don't judge me. Don't you do. I see you judging. You yelling the name. Artist. His name is. I'm sorry. What is it? And then they don't even have his name on the main cast. Why are you Braden? I was close. I said Braden. Why nobody write it in at the bottom? Yeah, I messed up. Got me looking Braden. Okay. So they take off running. And basically he tries to go and kidnap the big boss, the lady. He tried to kidnap her daughter. At the same time, Mary J's character is like fighting. It's starting to come back to me now. I'm thinking about it. She's fighting like dying, so she's like in like that in between life and death, and so she's still being mean and sassy as hell to they brought back the boyfriend and the husband, and then they brought back her son. I don't remember none of these people's names. I'm sorry. Okay. What was his name? The one with the big goofy looking basketball player with him. Whatever him. Zeke. Yeah, Zeke with the extremely blonde hair in the afterlife. Like, how did that happen? It's really bleached. Like, I mean, anyways, I'm not even gonna get into that. But I like Tariq, man. I don't know. I don't see how this. I don't know. I don't know how this ends. I'm gonna have to like really think about how I think because I've been right on a couple of things as far as in the past, like with Ghost getting killed by Tariq, Tasha killing Lala's character. I've been right on a few things, so I'm trying to figure out how does this end. I do like the fact that Tariq keeps threatening them with telling telling the mom or telling Kane that he's going to tell on the sister and the brother if like they don't let up or whatever the case was. But basically Tariq I know that Angela's sister, her son is the DA guy that was trying to go after Tariq and he got killed because they put a hit out on Tariq, 100,000 for both him and Braden. So it was a lot. Like the brother, the light skinned brother, kidnapped the sister, him, and then she ended up getting away, spraying him in the face. It looked like some bear spray. Like the way as red as his face was, that couldn't have been pepper spray. Good lord. Um, Braden got kicked out the family, so it was really him and Tariq. I wonder, like, if they survive, do they show up somewhere else? Do we get them and do they go out to where Tommy is? That would be dope. That would be dope if you get Tariq and Braden out there with Tommy because Tommy needs some help out there. But no, I kind of want them to go and live their regular life. They're young, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I like the episode. I'm curious. I think it's gonna be like even the girl Effie. She sent Tariq a message, kind of warning him to watch out for Kane. They trying to make Method Man the sexiest black man in America right now. He in there butt naked with two chicks, and then they try to make his character too cool to be a lawyer. Like, are they real lawyers that's this cool? Are they like he's got the coolest lawyer ever, bruh? Like, but I'm really happy about that episode one. I like that. Had me on my seat, edge of my seat, man. Like, what y'all think? What y'all think will happen on Power? I have no clue. But I am looking forward to next week. Now that they're forced to stand down. So now that they're forced to stand down because Tariq. Oh yeah, the DA was he was trying to find out about the lady, and he called him loafing, and he basically told him like, this the guy that's trying to get you, call a truce, I'll kill him or something. I don't know, whatever. He ended up killing him. So we'll see what happens with this truce. There's a lot of people trying to save their own butts right now, and then the mom woke up, so you got that to deal with. And then the light skinned son still wants to kill her. The daughter's trying to is the daughter is on the side of mom now, and then Kane is just going nuts. And then they tried to tell Kane that they was wrong. They didn't think it was Tariq for real. They just misjudged something. So I can't wait to season episode 2. What? Dang, Kayla, you a season behind. Hurry up, man. It's only like 8 episodes. I'm sorry to spoil that for you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. As soon as you heard me start talking about Power, you should have been like, all right, be back in 5 minutes. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. I just giving a reminder for those who care. The Boys season 4 drops Friday. Okay? Just keep your eyes open for that. You see how wide my eyes are? Keep them open. It's scary. I just look at you like this for the rest of the podcast. Creeping me out. All right. So, can't wait to see that, especially with the end of season 3 and Homelander killing the person, killing that pedestrian down in front of her. All my old homies are coming in today. That does not say Denise Kennedy. Get out of here. What's up, dog? Hey, I got Kayla, Kennedy, Denise in this joke. I said Kennedy because that's my daughter's name. Sorry, Denise. My man Jay. What's good, Jay? Shiloh was in there. I don't know if she's still in here. Shiloh, you caught me on a bad day that day when I gave you the thumbs up. I don't like people giving me a thumbs up either, but I was a little upset that day. Anyways, she knows what I'm talking about. But I can't wait to see what happens now with Homelander saying, let's show them wrath. I guess they're just going to drop the veil of like helping the people. I ate all my candy. Why? Why did I eat all of it? I have, I'm like randomly. I just got a taste for something sweet. I just, damn. Anyways, um, crazy. So I'm looking forward to that because they was undercover going savage on people, and now now that they can freely kill, and if you watch Gen V, they do have something that can at least slow down. If it can, if it did kill a lot of those people in the college, but I don't know if it will kill like Homelander. But it's gonna be interesting seeing this season the relationship with him and Ryan. Not Homelander, but Butcher. He's about to die, which I don't like that. Like, is there some way to reverse this? Y'all can't. I hate when they be killing like some of the better characters. And I don't know if it's because of Scream 5 or what, but Dewey gets on my nerves. It's just weird to see him play a good guy after he played what he played in Scream. Anyways, but yeah, look out for Scream. I said look out for Scream. Jesus, look out for Scream 7. But definitely look out for the boys. I have and last little show review. For those who are into anime, go check out Jujutsu Kaisen. Really, really fun show about Itadori. He's I want to say a sorcerer. Well, he wasn't, but the people that came to him or whatever, they're a sorcerer. Basically, he ate a finger of this demon, very powerful demon, but for some reason he's able to like suppress the demon from taking over his body. And so they basically want him to basically find all of his fingers, eat the fingers, and then they're going to kill him. But he's like, how about we like find the fingers and then figure something out? But it's a really cool show. I hope they drop a season 2 soon. Really fun show. And it's a little different, especially with the demon things, but it's action. And for once, he's a main character that's actually not like sad and morose. He's fun. He's fun to watch. He's like upbeat and he's happy. And it's, I guess Goku is probably Baki's like cool, cocky. Goku is like goofy and happy. I would say Itadori was about the same. He's like in that. He's happy. When he's on the scene, he's happy. And it was a good show. So check out Jujutsu Kaisen on Netflix. I heard this crazy story. And it was during the Vietnam, was it the Vietnam War? Or was it war? It was, I forgot which war, excuse me. But it was a war. And this man with his son retreated into the woods, into the forest for 40 years. Did he think that the war was still going on? We have, with the exception of 9/11 and I guess Pearl Harbor, right? Because that was U.S. soil, right? We don't have people dropping bombs over here, thank God, or lingering in the street on the post with a check flag and they just sitting there on the post. Like, no, we don't. We're not under other. That's never been a part of. Well, maybe, but that was us fighting each other. The Civil War, whatever. I'm just trying to think what would have made him think that because America was going to war or whatever the case was, that he should ran into the woods for 40 years. They was eating the stuff that they was eating was like it was crazy. And he had a son out there, right? 40 years. Is it even fair to say when he comes out the woods, they called it an emotional return to his home? You didn't have to go to the woods for 40 years. What did you do out there? What did you do? I want to know what you did every day, every night. What did you do? What did you do for fun? Huh? Who you had axe throwing? That's what y'all was doing back there? He's probably killing it now. Killing it nowadays. It's in there. Killing it. Bullseye and everything. What did you do? Did you know this is the most egregious part ever? This is the most egregious part ever. His son didn't even know women existed. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. 40 years. You stole from me. You had me in the woods eating logs, building forest fires, eating skunks, eating beaver tail because it was fatty. Are you? And there was women walking around with bodysuits, with double D's and 40-inch booties. I would never talk to him again. You are not my father. Disown your name. I'm changing it. I'm changing my last name. Whatever it is, I'm going to the most basic name. Johnson. No offense, Jay. Because that's a really basic name. No offense. Williams. Jones. What do you mean you had me in the woods for 40 years? I'm old now, nigga. I can't even. Lord, I'm 33. I'm 33. That man been in the woods 7 more years since 1983. We would have fought right there. That man probably got so much pent up. They say this man don't have no skills. The son don't have no people skills. He ain't gonna meet no woman. Who gonna meet? He don't gonna hold a conversation. Has he ever used a fork? This man probably saw a TV and lost his mind. What? I don't even know what conversation can I even have with you. You've never seen anything but trees. How can I even? I would never speak to my father again. Do you hear me? Again. All right? That's A-G, capital A, small a, I-N. Again. Just thinking about it is blowing my mind. We come out the woods. Stinky. And then you walk up on this hill Father. Yes, son. Father, come here. What is that beautiful man? Oh, oh, son, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, there are, we're guys. Yeah, there's girls. Like the opposite. Father, I don't comprehend. They're opposite? Yeah, like they don't have this. And, and he's sitting there looking at them. Dad, what are you talking about? And then the conversation will be so ridiculous. You have to explain to me what a woman is. Oh, oh. The man is 40 plus years old. He has lived probably 50% of his life. I feel robbed by reading that story. Why would you do that to your child? I want to know, honestly, if your parents did that to you, right? Okay, let's not say 40 years. Let's say your age right now. And everybody in this damn chat are on the same age I can see. And we all went to school together, except Lena. But she's a year younger. So we all in that 33 to 35, 34, okay? What would you do? You was in the woods eating caterpillars. You was making panties, crotch chops out of bark. That's what they were doing, little cross thingies, like the Indians. Yeah, bark. Bark. Over the stuff. How you want that, okay? For 30 years. And you come out and you see the man of your dreams, whoever that is, whoever you like, okay? Michael B. Jordan, Morris Chestnut, Blair Underwood. I've heard all the names, okay? Whatever. I didn't say nobody white because I can't think of anybody on top of that. Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, back in the day. I don't know about now. Chris Hemsworth. There's one. There's one for you. Okay? You see him and you ask your mom, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I had you in the woods for 30 years. That's a man. What? What's a man? Well, that's how you got here. She should jump on her and strangle her ass. I just thought that was a crazy story. This man, we was going to war. There wasn't even war on the soil. And my man ran to the woods for 40 years. And they have the nerve to say his emotional return back home. His son's emotional. I would have been crying. I'd have been crying. And I hope whoever meets him, do him a favor. One or two things. Either A, we'll use a code word in case kids watch this. Go take him to see a John. Because he got things to get off his chest. And considering the fact that he hasn't been able to talk to nobody but you, he don't have no people skills. So they don't need to talk. It just needs to be, I'm in, pow. He gonna howl like a wolf. Oh! The father's gonna know what that means. He's gonna come get his wolf son. His nature's best. And then he's probably a new person at that. Maybe he consciousness and everything will come to him. He's oh man, where am I? Oh, well, let me get up out of here. And he started talking well and everything. Like, damn, what happened? This girl didn't turn. Or two, give him a phone, which is going to blow his mind. You hand him a phone for the first time. Hey, man, give me a call. What is this? It's a phone. There's no numbers. Oh, but you got to slide it up. and put your face. Slide. Poor guy. And show him some porno, okay? And then say, listen, I know it's going to sound crazy. It's going to sound crazy. But I want you to watch this. Because I'm doing this to save your life. You need this. Trust me. I want you to watch this. And then you get some lotion or some baby oil. And you do a back and forth motion with your hand. All right. And whatever you finish off now. Don't you gonna feel something. Don't get nervous. This is the part. This is the point of doing what we're doing. So again, he's gonna be in there hollering and all of that because he don't know how to act like a human because he been out there eating turtles and iguanas. So whoever that father is, So, I couldn't say all that live, but just know it wasn't nice. Bastard. How dare you do that to that boy? I'm going to make it's a quick question and a quick answer. Will the Mavs get swept? No. But will the Mavs have a gentleman's sweep? Yes, I think they're going to go out 4-1. But I also thought that before these last two games, I just haven't had time to get out here and tell y'all, which is my fault. I got to do a better job of doing that. But it depends though, because Porzingis is out tonight, and they're going to Dallas. And if this can lingers to Game 4, which is only in 2 more games, they could very well tie this up 2-2. Boston is loaded though, but Dallas being at home, having that familiarity with the court, with that rim, with those fans, they should get tonight. If they don't get tonight, then for sure, this season, this is over. The series over. Kyrie, they got to figure out ways to get him more creative plays for him. Maybe try to go the Steph route, Clay route, where he's more so moving off ball, and I mean like really moving, not really getting it and doing the kind of just like coming around the picks, catching and getting his shot off because he's a really good jump shooter and 3-point shooter, or depending on placement of defender, coming around the pick, catching it, and being able to go to the lane. And Kyrie has the crazy floater and the layup package, so you can get there. But they got to start moving him off ball, off screen to try to get him open and get him really rolling for Dallas to have any chance at all for success. Like literally any. But we'll see what happens. They play tomorrow. Again, I said I was rooting for Dallas, but I knew that Boston would win. I'm a Lakers fan. So screw the Celtics. All right. Whoo. Another question. For those who care, are you upset that Caitlin Clark? Well, no. That's my fault, Sherelle. I got caught up texting when I was starting this, but I was trying to say like, oh, we said next week. We just got to figure out the date. We'll talk about what day. But even if you can't get here, we can probably, I could probably just bring you in, and we'll just do a split screen type of thing or whatever the case is. But for those who care, are you upset with Caitlin Clark not making the Team USA basketball team? Am I? No, I'm not. I mean, there's precedent for her to be on it. There's precedent for her not to be on it. It just so happens that, look. People that put hard work into something don't like when the newbie comes in. It was the same thing with LeBron. I mean, LeBron was just 6'8". What was you going to do? Oh, I don't like it. What were you going to do? What were you going to push LeBron around? He was 6'8", 250. You wasn't going to do anything. Okay, he wasn't 250 when he first came out, maybe like 220, 30 pounds. Come on, bro. You wasn't pushing him around. So, you know, but um, I think that she's a talented player. I think that if you want to look at the side that you should have brought her on because the publicity, uh, growing the game as far as you get to shake hand with different people that's there. Nike might be there, Adidas might. I mean, big networks. Who knows? And they kind of not saying they can't get publicity by their own merit and the talent. It's just Caitlin Clark is just that big of a name. I think it's unfair to her um, to say that because she's white, that she gets some type of privilege. I just think that she, at least for me, I'm a black guy. I just think she's an exciting player. Um, yes, the beef between her and Angel Reese really like got things going, but it's that class of girls. I mean, the girl at USC, uh, Juju or whatever her name is, right? Like people want to see them. The Reese and Clark thing brought a lot of interest. Reese is in, but Clark is the more dynamic player as far as shooting deep ball and everything. And I think she's gonna be okay. I think she'll be successful. Um, but I mean, if I was making a team, I would have put her on it. Diana Taurasi, no offense, I love Diana Taurasi. She don't need to be on her sixth USA team. She didn't really need to. I mean, I get that she's like great and everything. She didn't really need to like six. That means over a span of 24 years, you want to play in your sixth one. Most women don't even get that long of a career. You know what I'm saying? So like she could have let the girl. It's another girl that hasn't even played a game this year. Not hasn't even played yet. So they could have gave it to her. I just think that there's a little bit of, well, regardless of what they say, like she didn't make this league, we did type of attitude. And it's just like, yo, she didn't even say anything. Y'all blaming her for what the media is saying. The media is saying it. She ain't saying anything. All she doing is trying to play basketball. You know, like I don't know. But I really feel like y'all going to take food out your own mouths. You wanted this interest. You're getting it. Who cares how you get it? You're getting it. Now keep it up. Now you sitting there trashing the girl. What are we doing? If she would have been on that team, on that team, man, you know how much money y'all would have, man, sales for. I mean, it'd have been crazy over there. It'd have been crazy for her. But hey, um, they have many more years to be upset with her. So I hope that Caitlin Clark can be just as great as she was in college, as she is in the WNBA. And I believe she will put that work in, so she just won't be a one trick pony. Um, like they say, all she can do is shoot. But then when she pulling up, mid range jumpers, and then going around you with the lay and all of that, then what you gonna say then? You know what I'm saying? So I hope that she continues to get better and keep growing the game. All of you. Who cares who's the face behind it? Grow it. It's being grown. Embrace it. Lord, so much hate. Whew, it makes me tired and exhausted just thinking about it. We're almost out of here. Almost. I have some movie news. Saw 11. I love Saw. One of my favorite. My birthday, if for those who know your boy, is Halloween. And it used to always come out in October, except this last past one that had the nerve to break that. And I was like, how dare you drop a Saw not in October? Saw, so I guess, hold on. It's angry. Saw 11 gets enticing development update from returning franchise writer. So, Saw 11 writer Marcus Dunstan teases the sequel script, saying it has something angry to say. Dunstan, especially with how the last one left off with the woman lying about the treatment. So I'm sure this is where you get that turn. Well, I mean, well, you did kind of see that turn at the end, but he's going to probably ramp it up a notch. Dustin has also co-written previous Saw movies. So it says this is from Screen Rant. Give credit where credit's due. I need to drink some water. Where's my water? Sheesh. I wonder why my cousin well, she's successful, so she don't need to. But I be watching Gordon Ramsay. I should ask my cousin Shannon, like, why you never go in there? Suppose you can win a $250,000. What that would do for your she already got a business. Anywho, screenwriter Marcus Dunstan provides a development update on the long-awaited Saw 11, initially created by Australian filmmakers James Wan and Lee Wanell. The long-running horror franchise began with Saw in 2004. Following, bro, we don't need all this filler. Get to the meat of the story. Now, in an exclusive interview with Screen Rant, Dunstan, it looked like Dustin. I just want to say Dustin. So Dunstan, who has co-written 5 previous Saw installments, revealed that the script for Saw 11 is currently being written. He also adds that the forthcoming, where I get following from, forthcoming installment has something fresh to say, and it would have fairly angry theme. We're writing 11 right now, and Kevin Grutert is returning to direct. That's been since December, and that's one where it got something new to say, and it's angry. Is that really his quote? Is that it? Why did he drop it in September now? This ain't this. Why would you break a trend of October all these years? That's it. He didn't even. You know what? I don't like clickbait, and now I feel. You know what? I feel like I let y'all down. I didn't told you put that in there and put all that BS in there, and the shit ain't even. Excuse my language. Another movie for my movie fans. They're saying this is the scariest movie of the decade, and you know I keep trying to find a movie that's actually scary. It's called Long Legs. From the moment Long Legs begins, you are drowning in dread, and it doesn't let up. This culminates in the best horror experience in quite some time. Critic E.G. Moreno offers up his feeling on the upcoming Oz Perkins film set to hit cinemas in July. With terrifyingly good filmmaking and some of the best horror acting, this is easily the scariest film of the decade and must see for 2024. Directed by Gretel and Hansel's. What is that? Oh, I guess they made a movie called Gretel and Hansel's. Oz Perkins, Long Legs, stars modern day Scream Queen Malika Monroe. It follows as FBI agent Harker and Nicolas Cage alongside Blair Underwood. I just said Blair Underwood's name. That's crazy. Karen and Shipka, Alicia Witt, and Lisa Chandler. FBI agent Lee Harker is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes an unexpected turn, revealing evidence of the occult. I love that already. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. So, not much information outside of that, but it says it's terrifying, and I know there's a lot of horror fans out here, so definitely check that out. As I'm researching, Smile 2 is confirmed. It's called Smile Deluxe, and what I heard the premise of that is that on stage performer is going to basically die. You know how in Smile they have to watch the people that see you die. They end up having the little smile thing. You know what I'm talking about. But they're saying the person's going to die on stage. So everybody in the crowd that watches them die are going to be being followed by Smiley with the, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be crazy. I think that's a pretty good idea. Very curious to see how that works out. And last but not least, what else I have on here? It was another, what was it? Oh, Hard Eyes. That's another horror movie that's supposed to be coming out with Mason Gooding, who's from the Screams 5 and 6. It's a Valentine's Day slasher movie, which I don't really, outside of Happy Death Day and My Bloody Valentine. I mean, there probably is a few Valentine horror movies. I'm sure there are. But the filmmakers behind Freaky, Happy, Death Day, and Werewolves Within are joining forces for the genre blending slasher, rom-com, hard eyes. Josh Rubin will be directing the Valentine's Day themed horror movie with Mason Gooding and Olivia Holt. That's the girl from Cruel Summer, the first season. They'll be starring the upcoming slasher movie from Spyglass. Features a screenplay written by Philip Murray, Christopher Landon, and Michael Kennedy. In Hard Eyes, when the Hard Eyes killer strikes Seattle, a pair of coworkers pulling overtime on Valentine's Day are mistaken for a couple by the elusive couple hunting killer. Now they must spend the most romantic night of the year running for their lives. Josh Rubin said in a statement shared by Deadline today, "My love of horror is rivaled only by my love of romantic comedies." Those are very contrasting. I'm excited as hell to mount my most challenging gender blend. I mean, Jesus Christ, gender blend? We've done enough of that. Genre blend. What is wrong? You know what? Did that J hit me too hard? Genre bending. It's been a long day, guys. If you only understand how my day started and how, thank God, it turned around. So it's been a day. I'm excited as hell to mount my most challenging genre bender to date, a brutal slasher in a nostalgic rom-com universe. So when he says a rom-com universe, is it going to have other like connecting stories? How can you do that? Interesting. Very interesting. And so I just put that out there for you. I wanted to ask y'all, for the people who remember the 2001, 2, and 3 Lakers team. Would those teams be able to? Who would win between the Draymond, the 4 championship team? Either 4, whatever 4 you want to choose. You could choose the KD team against whichever of the 3-peat Lakers team. Who would win? And the question that was asked, and I'm sorry, I agree with Shaq with this one. He said if we played the old style, who would win? Draymond said that the Lakers would win. But he said if they played new style, he said that they would win. And Shaq was like, no, y'all wouldn't. They would still win. I'm sorry. I'm not being biased. I'm being honest. The Lakers would beat them in 7 games. In new style. They definitely would have smoked them in old style. But in new style, even with the shooting, the Lakers had defenders. And we had tall defenders, Rick Fox, but then we also had tray ball shooters. Big shot Rob? I don't care what you say. Y'all don't remember Derek Fisher hitting that Joe in the corner with .3? Come on, bro. Stop playing. Rick Fox? Pretty boy Rick? Come on, bro. Kobe in this era where 3-point shots are like, and then we got Shaw, Brian Shaw out there, and then you got Shaq Nasty cleaning up all. That means there's even more space because now Big Shot Rob is in the corner. Who? What y'all think? Tell me. Let me know if y'all agree or you disagree. I just want to know, for my sports people who know. Really think about it. I'm not saying that the Warriors didn't play good defense back at that time too, but who's going to guard Shaq? So I mean, Draymond, Andrew Bogut, JaVale McGee. Do you know how far JaVale McGee would be in the bleachers if he was going up against Shaq? He would he'd be in the box seats. He'd be up there. Shaq will be back. Yo, Shaq will be looking like he driving a tractor trailer going through the shifts. Hey, yo, stop playing, bruh. Stop playing. The Lakers will beat them. I don't care what you got to say. Take that. Now, we're nearing the end, guys. We're nearing the end. It's been an hour and a half. For those who's here, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Two more things. One, a Spirit airline employee was caught for stealing passengers' luggage. The woman said typically she was able to just walk on through there with her stuff, but this time they was like, "No, you got to check it in." And she's like, she only had one carry on. She always has one carry on, but they made her check it in. And apparently, um, he stole her package. I mean, her bags, and she was able to track it to his house because she had an Apple Watch. Was it an Apple Watch? There was something in there that she was able to track back to his house. Guys, I know y'all be trying to be fly while you're flying, but you got to be careful what you're bringing with you to the airport and putting under that plane. These people will steal your stuff, and thank God the girl. That's what y'all need to do. That's what we need to do from now on. We get a little tracker. You know what I'm saying? We cut a little slit. Mm-hmm. We throw it in there. Wow. Yes. Da. Throw it in there. And I dare you to steal it. Now, if you see the trackers missing, then you know for sure that they stole it. But then you won't be able to find their luggage. Well, we're gonna figure out something together, y'all. We're gonna brainstorm this here. We're gonna brainstorm it. But I thought that was crazy. Like, why would you? So you just eyeing? So when it went through like the little scanners, you was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm gonna get my mom this bag. Oh yeah, this Apple Watch is gonna be fat. They probably said it's gonna be fat. Well, remember that used to be a word. It's gonna be fat. I never said it. I never said that, but I know some of you did. It's fat. You fat head. You talking about something that's fat. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Be careful what you putting up under that on that plane, man. I can't believe dude stole the girl whole luggage. And if she didn't have what she had in it that she was able to track, she would have never got it back. Or even they would have just spun some story. Oh no, your luggage went over to Minnesota. You know how you do it. You know how they do it? Like when you lose your luggage. Oh, your luggage. I heard them tell this girl this before. Your luggage, because she was doing a connected flight. Your luggage, we sent it all over to Miami. Why would you send my luggage to Miami and I'm right here? It's crazy. But alrighty then. And last but not least, we may not get Stranger Things season 5. I do not know the reason or the personal reason. I'm gonna try to find out real quick. But it's looking like your girl, Millie Bobby Brown, um, yeah. They're saying that Stranger Things 5 left incomplete, unable to rejoin Netflix for years. Things to move. I don't. I saw that she stopped production and she's been going to Disney World and all this. You're holding up. First of all, do you know how much money she's probably costing them? Like when you hold up production, hey Slim, this little girl finish your contract out and go and do whatever you want with your life. You're holding. Not only this is some selfish ass stuff. Not only are you holding up production, you're holding up your other actors and coworkers who probably have other projects that they need to do and get to so they can feed their families. But no, that's about Millie Bobby Brown. You see, I remember seeing this little girl on Hell's Kitchen. She came on, she's on the episode, she was a little girl. And now she's grown and gets a little notoriety, and now she's, big time, and she don't want to show up to work. Okay, let's see. Where's the gist of this? I don't want to read all of the whole story. I know the whole story. Cool. Um, a recent glimpse into the filming process offers a tantalizing preview. The image depicts a tense scene. Nobody wants it. What? I'm trying to figure out why. Most recently, we found out the Stranger Things would not be done filming until January 2025 at the earliest. The production would have wrapped much sooner if it were not due to SAG after strike. No, that's not true. No, 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 no. Don't be trying to cover it up. Nah, bruh. Don't do that. Where is that? They lied. Hey, yo, wait. Hold on. Let me find it. Cause she's not she it's weird. Like I don't know why she just hasn't been I guess she just got married. Maybe that's what it was. Who is Jake Bongiovi? Isn't she like 19? Why she get married so early? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Listen, you Hooven goofball. Like, shut up. My neighbor, man, he's the most. He could be so annoying at times, and I tell him this to his face. So I'm not talking behind his back. Okay, guys. Hey, if you missed the earlier parts, go back early and check it out. But it was nice talking to y'all. Again, typically Monday will be the day I do this podcast, but I was a little busy yesterday. Millie Bobby Brown joins Avengers cast. Hold on, wait. Millie Bobby Brown may leave Stranger Things 5 early. Is this some type of joke? What is this? She's from what? Oh, okay. She was born in Spain to British parents. I was about to say, what? She's Spanish. She had a big English head. Well, anyways, thanks guys for hanging with the boy tonight. But I'll be up here Monday. Try to get Monday at 7 o'clock. And me and Sherelle supposed to be doing something soon. As far as me and my boy Rod, we got a great show coming. Hey, for my people who like to have let's say like deep conversation, intellectual conversation. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, yo. We gonna have fun with this conspiracy conversation, ancient findings conversation. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be fun. We should call it Down the Rabbit Hole or something. I think of a cool name before we bring it out. But anyways, look, I done said bye to y'all 3 times and I keep talking. I didn't grab the remote like this was the mouse. No, this is the mouse. All right, guys, be easy, smoke wheezy. Peace.